Good afternoon, everybody. It's 4 o'clock or 3:51 actually on Thursday. Um, had another couple of DOTs yesterday. One of them was um, not our fault. We were rear-ended by none other than a police officer who said he was looking down, and I guess he lost his whatever, distracted, and got bumped us in it when it hit us in the rear end. So. Um, you know, they can happen. That's what I preach to y'all all the time about distracted driving. Um, yeah, the other one was down in the weather again. So I think we got a little opening for a little bit, but it looks like we've got some possibilities of weather coming across North Mississippi, Tennessee again. And if it does, then you're gonna be back to the same thing with the icy roads. So maybe it won't get as bad. But I know you got it in Chicago and coming across. So just just be careful and watch out for the other person. And if the roads get bad, stop. That's all I can tell you to do. Um, Other than that, one of the things we are Brett Wacker and I have been looking at our tire cost. Our tire cost has gone off the. It's just outrageous, and it's the tire cost on our trailers. Obviously, these wide base tires, which I'm not a fan of, but that's what y'all have, so that's what we deal with. Um, we're in the process of looking at different tire things, but one of the things that I do see that we've seen some issues, especially in the cold, is that obviously when you're running a wide base tire, different than a set of tandems, your tire gets hot. On a set of tandems, you got, when you're looking at dual drives, you've got basic four sections, one, two, three, four corners of the tire, whatever you want to say, sides of the tire. When you've got two tires next to each other, and the heat is more displaced and is not as bad on the putting heat up there towards the brakes. And when you're at the brake drums, and when you got the wide base tires, obviously you got more tire on the ground, so you have more friction, causes more heat. So when your temperatures are down like they are in the 15s, the 10s, the below zeros, the ice on the road, you're having your brakes freeze up at times, or your brakes when you park at night and you start out the next day. You're going to need to go out and walk around when you do your pre-trip. We're fixed to buy hammers and put them in all your trucks, so you need to hit the hubs. You're going to need to, not the hubs, but the actual wheel well. You're going to need to check it, make sure that's broke loose instead of you pulling down and spotting, burning tire, burning the rubber, flat spotting, and that's what we're seeing. That I've seen that the other day. I saw some pictures of some tires that were plain flat spotted, and that's just what it. There's no reason for that unless your brakes are locked up and you're pulling it. So we got to look at this closely and got to make sure that when you're obviously when you're ready to do your pre-trip, walk around, check your brakes first, have that thing started, bump those brakes or bump the hubs with the the you know what I'm talking about, the damn hubs down there. Bump it hard, with a hammer two or three times, and then look back. You can see the brakes on a wide base. It's easy. You ain't got to crawl up under the trailer to see them. So and then obviously put air to it, release the brakes while you do your rest of the trip. Then come back, make sure they are released before you go pulling and going down the road, skidding the tires, burning the rubber off of it. So we just need to watch those things. Make sure you're doing your pre-trip. And this time of year when it gets cold, and you get heat build up, and then it builds moisture and it freezes. So those are the kind of things that can happen out there. Um, and not a whole lot other. Just like I say, watch this weather going forward. I love y'all, and I'll holler y'all tomorrow. Bye.